Just another vlog update. Last weekend I played golf at my club, and I played on the Saturday Stableford. No, it was par format competition. 208 people played in the field, and I came second overall. I'm C grade at the moment, so I came first in the C grade and second overall. I got +6, and I think my overall score adjusted would have been 91, but I did scratch one hole, and I think I shot, pretty certain I shot 7 on that hole, 7 or 8. So I didn't put the last putt in, but it was like a 1-footer, and I probably wouldn't have missed it, so I would have shot 91, 92. Anyway, every other hole I played, and I recorded those scores. So that was my best round there at Tea Tree Gully, and my best competition result. So I'm pretty pleased with that. I won $50 to spend at the golf club, and playing this weekend. So I'm pretty happy. I've got a new 56 degree wedge. I've been trying that out, and it feels real nice. So I'm going to get rid of my sand wedge out of the bag and just take that. And if I get in the sand, then I'll use that. If I probably get, it's in like a 50-60 meter sort of distance, I may use that to chip onto the green. I practiced a little bit with it, so we can see how it goes. But yeah, I'm pretty excited to play. Still want to get a 3-wood for my bag, and at some point I'd like to get a new hybrid, because I don't think the one I've got's really the one for me. Do I even need a hybrid? I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty comfortable using a 3-iron, and I can get similar distance to the hybrid with the 3-iron. So yeah, there's that. But before I do any of that, I really want to get a new putter. And I tried out the TP Soto at Glenelg the other day, and I compared it to several other putters, compared it to my putter, and it feels so nice. It's so light and balanced, and just, I feel very connected to it because it's so light. And I think, ever since I started playing golf, I've always used the Answer style putter. So I'm still using an Answer style putter, but I just do feel that lighter feel with the supersized, whatever you call it, super grip, super soaker grip, I think, really works for me. It suits me, and my dispersion, it was just practicing a couple of times with 5 or 6 balls, but my dispersion was way closer with that, and my feel, and even on my off hits, that feel was still there, and the distance control was really good. And compared to my putter that I'm using now, when I sort of mishit it, it was a terrible mishit. Some of them, like the distance was way off. But when I'm hitting well with it, I mean, I can hit, nearly as good as the better putters, or like that putter, for example, but not quite as good. I just felt that my control was just that little bit tighter, a little bit more linear, more controlled and smoother, and I could really just feel the right pace to hit at and power to use, and it would sort of go that same distance. With the putter I'm using now, I just always feel like it's a bit like I'm just guessing. Like I never feel like I know the right amount to hit. I just always feel like, and it's because of those inconsistent shots, I think it just produces sometimes. It just doesn't hit on the sweet spot, and when you miss it just a little bit, it can go way off. It's just not a putter that really, and then sometimes I hit with it and it just hits way further than I want it to, and it doesn't feel like it should have. Whereas with some of these other putters, because I don't know, it's lighter and I feel more connected to it, I feel like I would know that I'm going to hit it too hard, or if I'm going to hit it too soft. That's how it feels to me. So I think logically, I need to go with a putter like that. I haven't tried out some of the really high end putters, but I think they're sort of out of my price range, so there's not much point anyway. But I mean, that's a really nice putter. I mean, yeah, it's like high quality, at a good price. So that's probably the first thing I'll look at getting to upgrade in my bag. Everything else looks pretty good. I'll probably get like a 52 degree wedge. I don't even know if I would really want like a 60 degree wedge, because maybe in the bunkers, if I'm in like a really tight lie, 56 isn't enough. But that's the only time I could see myself really using a 60 at this point, until I get sort of more, I guess, coaching and stuff. So anyway, next week I've got my playing lesson with Sarah, so I'm really looking forward to that. And yeah, so that's going to be good. Playing at least one, maybe 2 rounds of golf this weekend. So yeah, because of my round last weekend as well, it reduced my handicap down to 22.5 now. But on the course, I don't think it's going to change my handicap too much. So I'll still be, I think I was, 28 on the weekend, or 29, 28. I think I was 28. So I would assume I'll be sort of 27 now, maybe 26 at the lowest, but I'd probably say I'm about 27. So my handicap really didn't change a great deal. But it has come down a little bit since the start of the year. I was 26.5 and I'm now 22.5. So my goal is to just keep getting it down and below 20. I'd like to be a B grader. Yeah, I mean, it's good. I won my first C grade competition, you could call it that, and still haven't won an actual competition outright, but 2 second places out of 5 comps I've played in is not bad. Pretty good, and slightly disappointing at the same time, because so narrowly missing out, and when my handicap's so high, it's the perfect time for me to capitalize on getting those wins. But this weekend I'm just going to go out, have fun, read a bit of my book beforehand, make sure I take good food, take like a smoothie shake, have a good breakfast, get good sleep, hydrate tonight, and just go out and have fun. Really, that's all I'm doing, just to go out to have fun and put in a round and socialize, really concentrate on working on all the points I've been working on. But I think the important thing for me is rest, hydration, breathing, things like that. But keeping myself sort of energy levels up high, kept my carbohydrates up and sugar levels up, so that I can focus and just do the best I can with my putter. I can make it work, and I'm gonna try to make it work as best as possible. But I want to get that new putter as soon as I can. I really feel that's going to help me a lot. And probably a 52 degree wedge and the pitching wedge. I think that's kind of all I need at the moment. And then later on, I'd probably want to get one while they're in stock still. But, a 60 degree wedge would be nice as well. So I may just get one. And then the 3-wood, that's it. I mean, that's my set pretty much complete then. Maybe toss around with different hybrids, things like that, but otherwise, for the next couple of years, I think I'm pretty set. And then depending on where I'm at, I may upgrade to a new set of clubs, like complete new set, bag, everything. But I think that's it. We're done. And this actually today was meant to get delivered a pair of shoes, golf shoes, to my work, but they didn't come in time, so I'm hoping they'll just deliver them to my work and then they'll still be there, and maybe I'll just go into it tomorrow and pick them up before golf, because I do want to try them out on the golf course and see if they feel nice. And then when I go and play at Glenelg and with Sarah and do my playing lesson, I'd like to have my golf shoes on, because it's a bit more of a nice course. And yeah, and Sarah's reiterated to me several times how important grip and golf shoes could be. It's all part of that foundation, and apparently it makes a big difference. I've never ever worn them before, but I guess it would make a difference. I guess we'll see. Like is in any sport, I guess it makes a difference. I have worn AFL football boots, and I guess they did make a difference. I've actually wore running spikes at school once, and that made quite a big difference. So I guess they, if you could compare them to other sports, it's definitely worth getting because it will make that difference. And people wouldn't wear them if it didn't make a difference anyway. So, so I'll be getting those this weekend, hopefully. It'll be before my lesson with Sarah anyway, so that's all sweet. And looking forward to that. Just slowly, incrementally adding little things that can help me to my game, and just keep working on my lessons with Sarah and all the points that she's already been working on with me. And hopefully, just gonna have fun, just gonna play a good round. I can shoot something in the high 80s would be really sweet. Lower would be even better, but I feel like I'm on the cusp of that. It's just getting those little fine tuning bits in is gonna help, but I feel like I could do it with the equipment I've got anyway. So I've just got to go out there and produce it, hit consistent shots, and consistently putt, to the best I can with what I've got. And if I can shoot something in the 80s, then there's a good chance I can win the club comp. I think we're playing stroke format, so I've never played stroke either, so that'll be new for me, and it'll be important for me to score well on each hole, because it all adds up to your final score. It could be a benefit for me, I don't know, because I feel like par really suits me well. When I played Stablefooter I haven't played amazing. There's little difference between each format, I think, but I feel like par just suits me really nice, and stroke may as well. So hopefully it does, and we'll see what happens, and I'll let you know.